Oh, good afternoon, and welcome to Coffee with Old School. I am your host, Old School, and today we're going to have just a little bit of fun because, well, it's a Sunday. There's no football for me. I'm bored, so let's talk about some happenings that's going on in the promo world right now. The promo world right now, unfortunately, isn't looking as it used to. And what I mean by that, and I'm not saying that in a bad way, I'm saying it in a good way. There's great things happening in the promo realm today that many people might say, "Oh, he's only saying it because he's involved in it." No, I'm saying it because I believe it. Voice of Honor, back on its feet, kicking ass, having some fun. I'm having a blast over there. I just won the King of Promos Championship. I am thoroughly excited about that. But what I really like about it is we've added some more talent. Things are starting to freshen up. We're going to have some great matches over there. That's going to be a fun deal. I always felt a little bit of, like it was one of my homes. So it had some sentimental value to watch, or to enjoy. Uh, you know what I'm saying? I don't. Sorry, guys. I want to share this link to everybody so they can get on here with us. Uh, okay, we copied that. Go here real quick. Sorry, guys. It's just the way it works. And when you're live, so many people, that to catch up. Okay, so we're back now. Let's dance. We're having a great time in the promo world. And what's even funner about the promo realm to me is all the people we get to work with. Recent couple months, I got to have some great matchups. Got to finally face Dante Black. Wow, that was a dream match for me. Um, Dante, one of the best out there. The kid has got the natural gift of gab. He's got a kick-ass ability to sell a story, and to me, that makes things vitally important. If you can't sell a story, you probably should be doing this. I got to face Haywood a couple of months back, and that was fun as hell. I've had a blast facing a lot of the folks that I didn't really get to face. You know what I mean? In a lot of places. But let's talk about the state of the promo world. Okay, we've got so many people out there. That I don't know. They consider themselves to be greats and legends, um, and they want people to revere them as that. They want people to go, "Oh my God, he's back. He's so great. He's a legend. Oh my God." Now, don't get me wrong. The other day I marked a little bit because we had an incident in Voice of Hunter where Chris Champion he showed up to show a cool ass set of pin sets. They're like mini belt pins. Man, I'm gonna get me a set of those. That's something that is on my wish list. I will have one to hang on this wall in my office. But I kind of marked because Chris Champion being an original KOP, that was cool to see him back. I mean, at least commenting in the comment sections, and then he gave me a little bit of my flowers and called me champ. So a lot of guys didn't ever want me in VOH. We're going to be very honest about that. A lot of guys wanted me to stay away from VOH, and that's their choice. I mean, that's what they believe in. If they didn't like me there, that was one thing. But I think I've proven over the last 8 years how dedicated I am once I take a brand. Once, and what I mean by take a brand is when somebody invites me in, I'm like, yeah, I'll take bookings. That's what I mean by taking a brand. And by the way, I want to throw a shout out here today to my big brother from another mother, Big Sweet, because these headsets were a birthday present from him. And I'm gonna tell you what, guys, I'm really stupid because look, I'll show you the headsets I wear. I use these little things. Man, they have the your ears. I hate them. I don't like nothing in my ear hole. So when I got these, oh man, I looked like a little kid opening a birthday present. I slapped them on my head. Yeah, oh my God, they feel so good. They're so great. So Big Sweet, much love to you. Thank you for the birthday present. Like I told everybody, I didn't need presents, man. All I needed was happy birthdays for my brothers, and that makes my day. Um, I got a lot of love for people in this business that I've met through this business. And yes, it's a business, folks, because we run it like a business. But me, it's more a family. But anyway, let's get back on track. I just want to throw that out there to Big Sweet. Love you, brother. Can't wait to hang out with you there in Florida. Hmm. So let's get this party started. Now, for these promo artists that return, okay, and want guys to go, Oh my God. You got a better chance of, starting out the song with, Baby Got Back. You know, Becky got a big bow booty and all that good stuff. It's fruity tooty fruity and all that. Because some of you guys have been gone too long. And some of the folks, I don't want to say they forgot you, but they forgot your product. Let me say that. Okay, so uh, there's a couple promo artists that could probably get away with that and do it. And one of them, I just mentioned you. Big Sweet was out for a little bit, personal issues, uh, real family issues, stuff like that. But as soon as that man hit the screen, everybody who knew who he was, everybody was like, fuck yeah, Big Sweet's back. That's what you call a mark for a guy coming back. Okay? When you got a guy who's so fucking good and he makes a return and people are like, oh shit, that's what marking out is. Now, it could be the duration and the time, okay? Because we've got a couple guys that are, I don't know, 3 years gone, 4 years gone, and they return and they want everybody to go, oh my God, let me throw my panties on stage. That ain't going to happen. Sorry. For the most part, you're not going to get that, notarization or, you know, respect, in my opinion. Promo respect is gained and earned, not given. I don't give a fuck if you won 70,000 championships. If nobody liked you and they didn't respect you when you make your return, nobody's going to care. Okay. I kind of think I'm one of those guys that pride myself on being real and honest, and I don't need to be fake. You know what I mean? To get people to come from on PPF or get to talk to me or hang out with me. Um, this last year has been a little different for me because I've actually got to go to different places, win different titles. I won the APF Heavyweight Championship over in APF. I faced Hollywood Haywood. Hell of a fun match, great match. I think we tore down the house over there, and there hasn't been a world title match like that since. Then I get to enjoy PPF, where a lot of my brothers are really fucking great. And people want to, oh, well, it's a circle jerk over there. They're all friends. That's why it's like that. Listen, pot calling kettle black, bitches, because I didn't have to go and disappear for 3 or 4 years, come back and start a Fed to put my buddies over. It was crazy. It's not like I got Vince Kane in here thinking he's fucking good. I've got actual really good promo artists. Yeah, I said it, bitch. I said you're not good. And I hope it gets shared to you. Because you're not good. You never were good. You're about as bad as that other guy had to clip 55 promos together to fucking make one promo. Fuck off. Uh, I don't have to like you. That's my right. And I got news for you. It's a consensus. Just so you know. And if you don't know what that is, I'll buy you a fucking dictionary for my birthday and send it to you. Dumbass. Anyway, that's a nice drink. Mm-hmm. Now, folks, I have a very nice coffee mug that uh, my brother Big Sweet sent me. I don't have it full of coffee this morning because my wife said I used it so much she was washing it. Now, if you know a real coffee enthusiast, we don't wash our cups. You know what I mean? We rinse them out, okay? But it's like rinsing out the good luck, you know what I mean? Or washing the good luck away. So it's being washed. But trust me, love that cup. That cup has PPF, the HHE logo on it. And I was set up by him. I'm going to tell you guys, let's have a little bit of fun. Here comes what I call the setup. Yeah. So Big Sweet, man, what's your favorite HHE logo? I was like, I thought maybe he wants to put it, at his intro. Maybe I like this one. I'll be damned if some bitch sent me a fucking cup. He got me, and that's okay. I don't know what just popped up on the screen, but it can go away because I don't care. Let me get back to you guys. Thank you. I don't know what that was. But, he did that for me too. And, I have plans to hit Florida and, go see him and hang out with him. And that's going to be a great live because I am going to do a live when I meet that man. I'm going to let everybody know that I'm there to see you. But anyway, let's get back. I keep losing, going off track. And a lot of people say, oh man, your podcast isn't very organized. That's because it's natural, shitheads. Try that for once. Um, it's natural, it's real. It's what I believe, not just my opinion, but my heartfelt comments. Um, so you make a return, okay? and the return goes semi-okay. And now you want to be booked in big caliber matches with greats, something like, we'll use Brett Jacobs, in my opinion, the greatest of all time. Now, I know a lot of people go, oh, no, School, you're the greatest of all time. Now, listen, the greats don't call themselves great. Remember that. That's what makes us great. Okay, we respect the real. And the real is Brett Jacobs is very untouchable. Now, for me, you come back and you ask for this main caliber match. You want to run stories with these main caliber guys, and some people just ain't buying it. Some people are just like, well, what makes him the guy that should go after? You know what I mean? What makes him the leader of the new? And I won't say revolution because revolution died, and Promo Entertainment Network was born way more successful any fucking way. But the new era and bringing the new guys against, say, the HHE or whatever. Here's the thing, man. It's got to be believable that you have that beef. It's got to be a story that sells. It's got to be something that myself and the HHE are interested in. I mean, we all adapt and shit like that, and do what we got to do. But for me, you got to sell a story in the promo realm is very tough to do if you aren't part of the original story. So for me, I see we got 3 folks watching. Guys, make sure you comment down here so I know you're here and I can say hello to you. Um, get your friends to like and subscribe to the YouTube page, please, because I'm going to be doing some different content too here soon. We'll be bringing people on with me on this show. We're going to do some interviewing. We're going to talk promo. We're going to talk how it began, how it's going, we think it's going to end, maybe. Because I've been told by many people the promo world is dying. The promo world's it's dead. The old days were the best days, and now today's days are really crap. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. I believe we have some really wonderful fucking promo artists out there. We even have some older promo artists that are now starting to shine in this era, and that's something that's pretty fucking badass. Um, but it's been said in recent weeks, I've got the messages, okay, from what I call promo spies, okay, stating that PPF predominantly keeps championships on HHE members. I mean, I'm sure from the outside looking in, it could definitely look like that. But let's list some champions. Unified heavyweight champion, Mouse. If you think he's being handed a championship, you can kiss his fucking old side of his ass. Because the ones saying that he's handed a championship, they can't compete with him. That's why. Double A Adonis. Oh my God, junior heavyweight champion. Rookie of the year a long time ago. And I called that. Dominant fucking champion. Brett fucking Jacobs, pure champion. Do I need to say much more? Come the fuck on. Rising Sun, the resolute fucking champion. I mean, he did come from the grace of God, and I blessed him with the birth of Christ and made him one of the greatest promo artists ever. No, I didn't. He did it on his own. Ain't that? Holy shit, he did it on his own. Sorry, Vince Kane. Nobody had to give him a rub or give him the fucking free win to make him look good. You fucking loser. Anyway, that guy just really bothers me. Sorry, folks. That's what I would do. Anyway, yeah, we continue. And then we have the hardcore champion, Mr. Tommy fucking Ford, your gunslinger. Okay, that's a big, and by the way, beautiful custom belt. Then you have the interim international champion for the second time, Sheamus, and then you have the actual international champion, Jay Sick, which I don't care who has that belt here. In the next coming weeks or whatever, they've got to face Jay Sick, and it's going to be a tough defeat or loss or big feat, I should say, if they would lose to Jay, because he came out today and cut a hype, telling them all that he is the international champion, and he's not fucking wrong. He's not fucking wrong. So on that note, yeah, Jay, you deserve it. A round of applause to you because You go, your next surgery done. You're coming back. You're starting to get ready to go, and I see you are in a real good shape right now. By the way, Seamus, thanks for joining me. I don't know who else is here. That's one thing I don't like about YouTube Lives. I can't see who's actually here. Seamus is in the building. But so you're going to tell me that all those champions are put in place because I feel like it. Well, if I felt like it, I would be the unified champion. Wouldn't that make sense? Because I mean, I'm holding a lot of fucking gold right now, so why not hold my own, right? I don't do that. I don't put myself over my own group. It's just stupid. You do that, and it ruins your group. It ruins the integrity and the believability of your group. Okay, so when you take yourself and you book yourself in championship matches, that's showing people that you want to prove you're the best in your own group. See, I go out to other groups. Sorry, I had to rearrange. I had my earring pinched. um, but they just prove that you want to show everybody that, hey, in my own group I can do it. Now, don't get me wrong. Owners can have fun in their own group. I'm going to have fun in March. I'm facing Mama Purge. There's no titles in the line. It's a straight up match. So you can have a great time in your own group. Yeah, I just don't think you book yourself in championship matches. I don't think you put yourself in championship style matches. I don't think you put yourself in number one contenders matches because all you're doing is you are selling yourself short of proving that you're really good. That's why if you ask anybody watching or anybody in the promo room, I'm champions a lot of places, just not here in PPF. And the reason that is because I don't believe in putting myself in a group where if title, it would be believed I was putting myself over. Okay. Um, so for all these folks out there that say that, you know, this ain't the old revolution. Sorry, we didn't have nameplates made weeks before the belt was done, or the tournament was done, or any of that shit. These guys have earned their way. And here's the kicker: you ready for this? This is what pisses me off the most. A lot of HHE members have faced HHE members. Holy fuck! What a scenario. You know why? Because we want to face the best in the game, and that's us. So we face each other to have the best matches to bring the best out of us. Wow, what a fucking concept. This is unfucking real that Old School said that. Son of a bitch. Just saying. Here's my thing. We don't need each other, okay, to win championships. We love have the support of each other. In our HHE chat, if you boys and girls are involved in anything, you guys probably don't talk as much as we do. It's 24/7, 7 days a week, 365. We are a family. We're going to plan an HHE get together where the HHE is in one place at one time. I think it needs to happen. Uh, and sorry, folks, that will be an exclusive party for the black and white. We will all be together at that scenario and showing the world why we are the best. But we don't go to different groups and try to run those groups. Okay, we don't demand things in those groups. A lot of people believe I went to Voice of Honor and demanded a title shot. No, no. Did I want to? Did I want a shot at KP? Yeah, I sure did. But hell, I wanted it back when Timmy was the champion. Big Sweet in the house, Mama Purge in the house. Welcome, guys. I'm glad you guys are here. I enjoy when folks watch this because then I'm not just sitting here rambling to myself. Big Sweet, I don't know if you've been here the whole time, but I gave you some props for these beautiful headsets I got for your birthday. Thank you very much. Tomorrow is my birthday. I'm going to celebrate it with my wife and kids. My wife took the day off, so we're going to have a good day. Even though, and this is a little bit of a personal issue, workers' comp is sticking it to me and decided not to send me my checks. But fuck them, they're assholes. And this is YouTube, so hey, workers' comp, you can suck my dick. That's from old school. Anyway, let me take a drink of coffee now. Now, what I was saying, when you walk into these groups and you see these guys doing that, returning after 3 or 4 years, wanting to be part of the main story, okay? So I'm going to use a couple examples. Me, Old School taking on Mama Purge in PPF, okay? Let's use that. And in March, we're running a cool story. We're doing our hypes. We're having some fun. and I'm going to use a name that you guys ain't going to like, so get ready. Fucking Dick Pickle and his war bitch gimmick comes back and wants to start running his mouth to me. Dude, you've been gone for 5 fucking years. Half the roster ain't going to know who the fuck you are. It wouldn't make sense for me to bother with you or give you my time. See where I'm going with that, guys? I'm already working with Mama Purge doing a great story in a show, getting ready to come up to a wonderful matchup, and then the past wants to come back and get itself a little bit of relevance. Sorry. That wouldn't happen with me. I don't like that. I don't like when I'm getting ready to have a match with somebody and somebody tries to interfere. And there's a reason for that. Because that degrades the story with the person you're promoting against. Okay? So if me and Mama are having some of the greatest hypes in this business right now, and everybody's going, oh my God, wow, look what they're doing. They're keeping up with each other. This is fucking great. And then that guy shows up and they're like, who's this fucking guy? Why is he here? It diverts the attention from our promo away to that guy. Okay. And that's a way to kill a good story. Okay. That's a way to fucking drown a great story. That's a way to take away from maybe a big upset or something. Because let's go back and talk about that. Me personally, back when I got PPF back, okay, I tried doing some different stuff, and some of it worked, some of it didn't work. Hey, we all have our shit. But one thing that worked was somehow I ended up with the Junior Heavyweight Championship. I did not book myself in that. It just happened. But I faced my brother Double A. And guys, you want to go back and watch one of the best promos I've ever had done on me, go watch that one. Double A whipped my ass, took that Junior Heavyweight title legitimately. He thought I put him over. I did not put the man over. I don't put a lot of people over very much. I want them to earn what they get because they deserve it. If I put you over, there's a reason I put you over, okay? But 90% of the time, if you beat me, you beat me. So remember that. Love Double A. Love this stuff. Very, very shocking that I watched that promo and how good it was. And I'm not saying that it wasn't because it's good. But it was just a different Double A. Okay, that's called adaptation. Sorry, guys. We got a lot of people that are adapting, from 8 years ago to now. It's a different style. A lot more hard-hitting promos. A lot more straight cutthroat promos, too. I remember it was probably 6 years ago. I cut my first ever shoot promo. Oh, man, the group owner hit me up, was going to boot me, was giving me a warning, was going to strip me of the championship I held at that time. And I'm like, yeah, but, it's going over really well. Everybody's like fucking enjoying it. He's like, I don't care. We don't want that here. What the fuck? You know what I mean? You want that kind of stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not that guy that says controversy sells. I don't want you to walk on my screen talking about your wiener. Sorry, Handsome Rex and your pecker sacks. But I don't need to hear about wieners. I don't need to hear about, vaginas. I don't like people talking about people's families. I don't like people going personal. Sorry. That's a shitty-ass fucking style of promo. It's a lazy-ass style promo, too. Have some couth. Tell a story. You guys want to go watch a guy who studies folks and does a great wordplay promo? Big Sweet. One of the best in the business to do it. And if you don't believe me, the man's won multiple titles, but if you don't believe me, go watch how his verbiage is put together. It's fucking great. It's clean. It flows nicely. The man has just the perfect etiquette of promo. And I love today he hit me with a line, and I loved it. He's a seventh son of a Sith Lord. That one meant something to me because right now in my living room, Star Wars is playing. My wife done went to bed to take a nap because she don't like Star Wars as much as I do. But I watch them all, and me and Big Sweet now share that bond too, which is pretty awesome. And I literally I did a Darth Vader with the HHE logo on it and sent it to him. That's the type of stuff that keeps me going during the day, folks. That's the type of stuff that makes me happy. That's the type of stuff that makes me want to wake up every morning and check out the promo realm. Right there it is. Guys like Big Sweet and I sharing, things that really, really we bonded over. And for him to call me a Sith Lord, he knows I don't like the Jedi. I'm a Sith guy. So that meant a fucking lot to me. The package, these came the other day. I'll tell that quick story. The packaging said to Darth Vader. I was like, I fucking love this guy. He's hitting my inner heart, my inner child. So, but now let's get back to what I was saying. Hold on, I have smoke too. I think that some of these folks need to learn to work a story. I think some of these folks need to see the truth in promo. Okay, there's some matches out there that people aren't going to believe these people won. I saw Dante Black take a loss the other day. All I could say when I saw that, yeah, say it again for the people in the back. Yeah, I'm sorry, man, but the guy who beat him, sorry, I'm sorry, you're not good enough to beat Dante Black, and it wasn't believable. Um, the toilet you flushed, you should have probably been standing in, because that promo was all for me. It didn't even make sense to me. It was basically you fucking crying that you deserved a championship. So, Dante got fucked. And Mama, you are correct. Dante got screwed right there. Dante got fucking screwed. You know what I mean? I agree with that. And I'll agree 110% with that, because Dante's promo was hard hitting, and it was any division that was 2 minutes and under. Felt the other guy kind of went longer, but not my group, not my monkey, not my circus. But people know, you know, that he got jobbed to, in my opinion, the Brooklyn Brawler of the promo run. Sorry, Steve Lombardi. I don't want to give you a shitty reference, but that guy kind of reminded me. But he'll swear to God he earned it, and I don't think he did. I don't think the guy is good enough to be put over in a situation like that. Now the tag team titles in that show, very believable, because you got what we call the Arn Anderson tag team, and that's the Heathen. He's been champions with multiple partners. Very believable. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to dwell too much on that show. I just don't like that one. I did not like that Dante got jobbed and screwed over uh, in a matchup that plainly people saw. It was, in my opinion, this was the Challengers promo, and then this was Dante's promo. That's what I thought. And I had my judges and we watched that match, and they fully agreed. 3-0 sweep, Dante retains. But like I said, not my monkey, not my circus. Uh, the other guy that won the title, I invite you to PPF, bro. I do. You're not gonna like it because lackluster promos like that, man, get buried. They get beat up. They get. Let's just say they go away fast. But that's just my opinion. Uh, Dante, I had a great match with him in Voice of Honor. When I won the King of Promos championship, it meant the world to me. A lot of people are like, "Oh, you're just saying that because you won a championship." It shows you how stupid people really are, doesn't it? You guys got to remember, back when it was BTB and Voice of Honor, there was only two groups. We didn't have all these wannabes make groups up and fucking, put their friends over and put belts on them. We actually worked for what we got. That's why I take pride in that BTB World title that is behind me on the wall, hanging beside the brass knuckles title. Yes, it looks like a Triple Crown from the NWA, but it is actually the BTB World Heavyweight Championship. I should know the names on it, along with Brett Jacobs, Mark Maggart, a couple great champions on there. So, the aesthetic I was getting at when I talked about that loss for Dante. So now me and Dante could have a really cool story of Voice of Honor, right? We could tell an awesome story with me winning the KOP, coming in as a mercenary, the HEG coming in as a mercenary. But then somebody will insert their nose, and they have, that when I see their promos, this is what I do. Yeah. Because every group they go to, they swear to God they're going to be the champion. They're going to save the place. They're going to be the greatest. They are a legend, icon, all this good shit. And when we all hear that, everybody in the back, all the way in the back, you ready? Here they go. Sorry, that's what he said. Anyway, but that's what he said. He said, it's his place. Well, bitch, if it was your place, you'd be the champion, wouldn't you? You'd have some kind of championship. And last time I looked in Voice of Honor, I'm the king of promos. Rick Wiley's the Excalibur. And Dale, well, Dale's there. Captain Law. No, I'm just fucking with you. He's a champion too. He's the Catalyst champion. So, where's your title? Where is your relevancy? Oh, that's right. There is none until you jump on the screen and try to get into the story with the relevant guys. Woo! That was a Ric Flair, wasn't it? Yeah, it's the truth. Sorry, big dog. You ain't got it no more. Time to unlace them, tuck them away, put them in the closet, let some dust grow on them, be a spectator, watch the big boys play, watch us get it done, and hey, I might be older, I might be grayer, and the beard might be longer, but I'm still the fucking best to ever do it, big boy. And I can beat you on any given fucking day. And that is my shots fired for the day. But we're back to having some fun here. Still got a couple of viewers here. I keep I really need to start doing this back on my fucking regular Facebook page because I get to see who's here. I hate, excuse me, I hate not being able to see who's here because I like to give everybody a shout out. But unless they comment, I can't shout it. So we move on. The next part of my show, which is not going to be much longer because I've gone 30 minutes running my big old mouth, but kind of a birthday special for myself. My wife's taking a nap. I think my son's taking a nap. I know my dog's taking a nap. We just had waffles together, and well, his belly's full, so he's in there relaxing. I don't know if you guys, a lot of you guys know, I lost my trusted companion a couple months back ago. I had to have her put to sleep. She was in bad shape, had cancer. But one of her pups we still have here, and somehow he's trying to grab Dad's heart and become my main dude, and he's getting pretty successful at it. He's getting close. Nobody will ever touch Elsa. God bless her. I love her. This show's always dedicated to her memory because she was my one and only. But he's getting close. He snuggles with Dad. He loves Dad, and that's cool. But now, let me get into my final part of this live. I'm not on here to throw shade at any groups, but I'm on here to tell you this. There's a lot of people watching who you put over and who you put in positions of champions and who you really think is good. And then that gives them a feeling of what their promos are going to feel like in your federation. Okay. So if Mama Purge cuts a fucking hellacious kick-ass fucking promo in PPF, wins a championship, goes to Penn, kicks a hellacious hell of a promo and wins the title, but then goes to one of these other feds and loses 3-0 to the Brooklyn Brawler, come on, bro. Come on, bro. And go work for us. People are starting to pay attention. People are starting to see it. People are starting to watch results in a lot of places to see. You know what I mean? You have your top talent, you have your mid talent, and then you have the talent that is there to make us all look good. And some of them right now are winning titles in places, and people are going, what the fuck are they thinking? Here's what they're thinking, folks. This would be my final thought. With new groups, you've got to have talent. You've got to acquire talent. You've got to keep talent. You've got to maintain talent. So the best way to do that is take people who are so desperate for relevancy and want to be champions and want to be the greatest of all time, and you keep booking them in winning scenarios because then they're going to stick around. Look, guys, I told you I'm the greatest. I've just been getting screwed everywhere. No, bitch, you're being used. And you will be used till guys like me show up in the organization, bust your ass and take your place, and then become a prominent promo artist, while you still lay on the bottom of that fish tank sucking the fucking algae of real promo artists. That's what you are. And what we call that is an enhancement talent. Let me make that clear one more time. You are enhancement talent at best. You are nothing more. Could probably be a lot less. But that's been today's Cup of Coffee with Old School. I hope you guys have all enjoyed the show. I've enjoyed the show. I enjoyed that you guys showed up to check me out. Make sure you tell your friends to like, subscribe to my channel, man. It means a lot to me. No, I'm not here for views. I'm not here for money. I'm not here for any of that bullshit that goes along with, oh my God, this has got to be what it is. I need views and I got this many followers. I just want you guys to enjoy a good show. I love every one of you. Thank you again. Now I'm going to get the hell off here, go enjoy the rest of my damn day, and get ready for a birthday tomorrow. Celebrate being 21 again. Yeah, that's right. Because every year I'm 21. But anyway, love all you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in to PPF, Pro Entertainment Network, Voice of Honor, Asylum Promo Federation, the 4 top brands. Nobody's touching them, but the King of Kings is staring you in the face telling you PPF's the place to be. I love you guys. Old School is out of here.